In New Delhi, it's the summer of diplomacy. Rival superpowers, everyone is making a beeline for India. Let me show you a list. All of these leaders were in New Delhi this evening. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, UK Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, Mexico's Foreign Minister, America's Deputy National Security Advisor, and the Netherlands' National Security Advisor. Some of them have wrapped up their visit, others have just landed. What does this flurry of diplomacy tell you? For starters, India's strategic importance. Each leader has come with a different agenda to India. But the end goal is the same: bring India into their camp on Ukraine. We'll start with the big two, Russia and Britain. First to arrive was Foreign Secretary Liz Truss. She held talks with India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar. Think of it as a sales pitch. She was marketing the Western campaign to New Delhi, and she had two selling points: democracy and the Indo-Pacific. Listen to her comments before arriving in India. This is what she said: deeper ties between Britain and India will boost security in the Indo-Pacific. This matters even more in the context of Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine and underlines the need for free democracies to work closer together. The sentiment is clear. The West wants India to shed its neutrality, or at the very least reduce engagement with Russia. Perhaps import fewer Russian weapons or buy less Russian oil. That is the minimum the West wants from India. What about Russia? Their Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov landed a short while back. He will meet Minister Jaishankar tomorrow. Now, the timing is important. As Truss and Jaishankar were meeting, Lavrov landed in India. Same time, same city, two sworn rivals. In fact, Britain has sanctioned Lavrov and his family. Timing aside, what's on the agenda? Much like Truss, Lavrov is also on a marketing tour. Best case scenario, he gets India to buy more Russian oil, maybe keep importing Russian weapons. Worst case scenario, India refuses new purchases, but politically sticks to neutrality on Ukraine. Do you see the difference here? For the West, it's all about political support. They want India to condemn Russia's invasion. Trade and sanctions are secondary. For Russia, it's the very opposite. They know India's neutrality is tried and tested. What they want to know is the economics. Will the trade continue? Will there be a rupee-ruble payment system? Basically, Lavrov is testing the limits of India's neutrality. And he did something similar in China, remember. That was his first stop before New Delhi. The Russian foreign minister met China's foreign minister Wang Yi. Again, politics was not the issue here, economics was. China will keep supporting Russia's so-called special operation. But how much support? How much of that support will translate into economic help? That's what Sergei Lavrov wanted to know. But coming back to India, New Delhi is neutral territory in this war. It is a long-standing partner of Russia, at the same time a strategic partner of America, and this makes India a vital channel of communication too. Perhaps more important than the likes of Turkey and Israel. Those countries are US allies. Their neutrality is not based on principles. It is based on convenience. India, on the other hand, pioneered non-alignment. It navigated the Cold War. It mediated during the war in Korea. So this is not uncharted territory for India. Plus, Russia could be more comfortable with India at the table. What does the US make of this prospect? How are they reacting? Well, we have seen two responses from America. One is to match Russia's outreach. Secretary of State Antony Blinken reached out to S. Jaishankar on Wednesday. He also dispatched a top official to New Delhi, Deputy National Security Advisor Dalip Singh. Again, the timing is very important. A top US official in the same city as Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Response number two is a classic lecture on morality. Washington says it is, quote-unquote, disappointed by India hosting Lavrov. In fact, I have that statement with me. Let me read it out for you. Now is the time to stand on the right side of history. There they go again. And to stand with the United States and dozens of other countries standing up for freedom, democracy and sovereignty. How very convenient. Europe can keep buying Russian gas. America can keep buying Russian uranium. But India cannot host the Russian foreign minister. For the record, US allies are also neutral. Turkey, Israel, Saudi Arabia, all of them have refused to side with the US. Yet, only India is disappointing. This shows a sense of desperation on both sides, Russia and the West. Russia desperately needs Indian business, and the West desperately needs Indian political support. The question is, how does India respond? By sizing up both sides. How much leverage on China can India expect from Moscow? That is question number one. How long can India keep trading with Russia before there's a blowback? That's question number two. These questions will determine New Delhi's response. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.